how is everyone today? Lou from RV Habit. Just kidding. This is Mrs. RV Habit. Lou and I are up at Peace River Oaks Campground in Bowling Green, Florida for Memorial Day weekend, and we decided that this was a good time for us to give you a walkthrough of all the upgrades and modifications we've done to our 2026 Geo Pro 19 FD since we got it. Everything that I'm going to show you, we will leave links in the description below, and let's get started. So starting over here by the door, we installed this key rack. Holds the keys, the dog leash, some flashlights for when we have to go out at night or walk the dog at night. This is our control panel, Power Pro control panel. For the screen door upgrades, we did a whole bunch of upgrades. There's a separate video about all of these upgrades, but a grab bar, starting with a grab bar, another grab bar down here that opens and closes the door just by pushing on the bar, which is really nice, instead of that little handle that was always kind of a pain. With the bug stop, we put the bug stop in, which automatically closes by itself when you let go of it, so you don't have to worry about getting this closed all the time, remembering to close it all the time. We also installed a keyless entry lock and screen defender, which is really important. It's a metal screen that replaces the insert that came with the screen door, but keeps the dog from breaking the screen, scratching at the screen, so we don't have to replace the screen ever. It's really solid. Over here we have our fire extinguisher, our fire blanket, part one of our security system. Part two is in Lou's closet by the bed. We also put in these fold down tables, so they flip up and fold down. One is on either side of the love seat. And over here, this side of the bed did not have a USB port, which is kind of annoying. So Lou installed a high-powered USB port and then replaced the USB port on the other side of the bed with a high-powered USB port. When we picked up our Geo Pro, I kind of had a vision of how I wanted to decorate it and make it comfortable and cozy. It is our home away from home. So the very first thing that I wanted to do was cover up this wall. This was add a little bit of color to this wall. This is the same wood color here behind here. So that was my very first quest, was to find exactly what I wanted to put on this wall. It's a peel and stick wallpaper by Chris Loves Julia. It is sold at Lowe's. That's where we got it from, and from there everything else kind of just came together. I found these little prints that fit perfectly. It was actually like one piece. I got it at Kohl's, and Lou just pulled them off of the one piece of like wall art, and they match perfectly. And then the couch cover. So having a dog, the light colored furniture, we were really concerned about just her scratching it up, ruining it. So we found this awesome couch cover on Amazon, and it is double-sided, so you can flip it over. It's like tan on the other side, but we use the black side. The pillows, throw pillows, I think I got these from Kohl's. This one's from Hobby Lobby, and that one I think is from Hobby Lobby too. And then the blanket, this is just a spare blanket that we throw over the bed, but the wedge pillows are so important. We got these on Amazon, and they fit perfectly back here, but they also fit perfectly at the head of the bed because there is a huge gap there. So this is the model that has the Murphy bed, and we do love that because the bed pulls down. I'm not going to show you that. There are plenty of videos out there that I think show how the Murphy bed goes up and down. But we did, of course, get the Betties. This one has the Minky, so I love that because it's kind of like a nice heavier blanket. The wedge pillows. So the wedge pillows that fit behind the love seat also fit perfectly in this gap that anybody that has a Geo Pro is very familiar with, the gap at the head of the bed. But these slide down with the curved side of the wedge pillow, and both of them fit perfectly there to keep anything from falling back there. We also have the window. Love the window. Gives you a little bit of extra light, but we don't usually have the bed down during the day, and we don't really keep it open at night. But and then extra throw blankets we use like when we're sitting on the sofa. And the space under here is really good. I don't have a whole lot of stuff on my side, just a little USB fan that I got from Target Dollar Spot for like $2 and plugs into my USB port at night. Amazing. And our Alexa Dot. Also put up some curtains. So I got these on Wayfair, and they are held in here under the valance with a tension rod. We got these light covers on Etsy. I think these really give it a good look because the puck lights are kind of boring. So those were from Etsy. A couple of throw blankets. I think I got those at Home Goods. And we also have our wine guard gateway. It's something to do with the internet. We did another video on that. And then for our closet storage, we put in these shelves here, which I think really maximizes the storage because it goes all the way back, and you can, you know, organize your stuff as you need. This is Lou's side of things, and I can show mine. That's the his, this is the hers. So got like, you know, pants, shorts on the top, t-shirts in the middle, shoes on the bottom. Works great. Over here we have the other side, the flip up and down table, so it's good for putting your coffee or drinks. We have a lovely National Parks print, got that from Etsy. Little magnet, Lou and Corinne got that off of Etsy. We realized that we needed a charging station and shelf here. This is perfect. Lou found this on Amazon, but I think Lowe's also has it. The color matches, and it's slim, and we can put all kinds of stuff in there. We have a charging station, some of our camera equipment, and just extra camera accessories, and then of course bourbon and some bourbon glasses for later on. These shelves, these are actually Command strip. The Command company makes these shelves. They're shower caddies, but they fit perfectly here and can just hold like knickknacks or anything you need to put in there. And then over here is our temperature control for the heater. And this is the remote control for our Toso air conditioning unit. Toso air conditioning unit, which has been amazing. It's quiet, it runs really great. We haven't had any problems with it. It works perfectly. Also up in there is the airlock, and I can say that as long as we've had the airlock and this smelly dog right here, and she is smelly, this camper does not smell at all. So everything, just the dog being in here, it's hot outside, with the air conditioning running, with cooking in here, has not been smelly. You could walk in here and you wouldn't even know there was a dog in here. So airlock has been perfect. I love it. If it were to break tomorrow for some reason, we would run right out and buy another one and replace it immediately. Because we don't have a lot of room in here, we had to settle on a small trash can. I think I got this at Home Goods. Oops. Didn't want to open it. Got this at Home Goods, and we don't keep a lot of trash in here. Like, we'll just change. You have to change the bag pretty often, but it's not really a big deal. Then over to the sink. The Zevo bug trap. This is amazing, especially down here in Florida. It's very buggy right now, and I believe you can get these on Amazon, or Lowe's also has them. And then the sink, our faucet replacement. This is totally amazing. The faucet that came with this RV, it was black, and you know, it had kind of a high spout, but it was just a spout. There was no sprayer. It was driving me insane because when you're doing dishes and you're cleaning the sink, you want to be able to pull out sprayer, and this one is awesome. a little high powered, but it is. It also does, this is my favorite, the like waterfall mode. So I highly recommend a faucet, this faucet or a faucet like this to replace the faucet that came with it. This stuff is the sink mat I got on Amazon, just a soap dispenser, Target. I think I got this at Target too. Scrubby brush for doing the dishes. These little magnet hooks, you'll notice we kind of have them everywhere. I put one up here just for the scissors because I'm always reaching in and out of the drawer for the scissors, and I figured they're handy right to have them right here. Paper towel holder, magnetic, but the nice thing about this is that it is, I guess, kind of like it has a clicky thing inside, so you can only rip off one at a time instead of when you pull it down and they all come out. So I love that. The lights, Lou installed LED lights under the range hood to make it a little bit brighter, because just having that one little light under there was not very bright. So that's awesome. Oh, I forgot the sink mat. We wanted to put a sink mat in here just to keep the sink from getting scratched up. And then these little drain things, we have these at our house too. These are awesome. Got these on Amazon, got this on Amazon. But I love these because you can just pop this thing out and then you can stop the sink if you need to fill the sink up just by clicking that button. That's awesome. And then this stuff, so this rail, I actually got this from IKEA. I can't remember the system. It's been a long time, but I got it recently. Just to hang this rail and have these little hooks. These hooks I think we got off of Amazon. These utensils I think are all from Target. Yeah, all this stuff is from Target. This is from IKEA. So this rail system, they sell a whole bunch of different accessories that you can hang on here, like little baskets. And I have a couple of them, but we just only put up what we need for right now. Also want to just mention that, yes, all of this stuff that's hanging, we don't travel like this. So all this stuff gets packed up and put away, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but it's not a big deal for us. It's just like take it all down, put it away so that nothing's hanging while we're traveling, so it doesn't get tossed around. And then this cutting board, noodle board, I guess is what you would officially call it. We had one from our old Class C, but it was really old and it was starting to warp. So Lou put together one that fits this really well. We have a 3-burner stove under here. I'm not going to lift it up, but there's rubber feet on here, so it does not go anywhere. I mean, it's hard to move. And we rarely use the stove top, so I think this is way better than anything else because it gives you more counter space, and it's also a cutting board. Perfect. Plastic butter dish. So we keep our butter outside of the fridge, but I didn't want to get a glass one of these. I found a plastic one on Amazon, so awesome. And just our coffee. And then cabinets. So our cabinet storage, because we're camping right now, we have a lot of stuff in here, but mostly our food storage. We got these shelves just to give us a little bit of extra room. And I love these soft close hinges. They are excellent because all you have to do is just tap it down and the cabinet closes. So pretty well organized. For drawers, they're not as well organized right now, but it's a process. So, I mean, we do have like these little baskets all came in a set. You can see it even up here. I have the bigger ones. These all came in a set from Hobby Lobby with different sizes. So I bought a whole bunch of those sets because we use them everywhere. We're using them up here. We're using them for the silverware, and we also use some of them in the bathroom. So that drawer is mostly like silverware and utensils. This drawer is a little bit of everything. We just kind of have our tablecloth, our steak knives, some aluminum foil, a little duck vac. By the way, this thing is amazing. This is also on Amazon. It's just this little handheld vacuum, but it's so high powered. I use them at home too, and in the car. It really does, especially with the dog, that constantly going around trying to get the dog hair up. And then in this cabinet, we've got cleaning stuff down there, our percolator, coffee pot. our Turbo electric griddle, which is actually outside, but this is the case for it. We keep it in here. And our toaster, burner, single burner that we use outside sometimes, and just some other stuff, Tupperware, pots and pans. We have a Magic Chef 12-volt refrigerator, and the doors are glass. And one thing that we read or learned, that this little latch that flips, you're supposed to flip it closed when you're traveling, is not really secure. I think for a lot of people the doors have slid open, so we went with the old pool noodle trick. You just cut a pool noodle to fit on here, maybe. You gotta like shove it on there, but then once it's closed it can't reopen, which is awesome. Inside the fridge, I just want to show you, we used to use those white tension rods. They're really annoying because they just kind of slide in. So instead, Lou found these refrigerator bars that pop in here. You just install the hooks inside the fridge and put these bars in. We have one on each shelf when you're traveling, and then when we get to campsite, we just take them out and leave them out until we're back on the road again, part of our packing up. And then microwave, just a standard high point convection microwave. I don't really care for it, but we'll get there if we can replace it someday. I feel like it's hard to operate, but this is our fridge thermometer and our freezer thermometer. So our fridge temperature is currently 35 and our freezer is 2 degrees. So we can always see what the temperature is of the fridge and freezer. Love that. These baskets hanging on the door, they're kind of our junk catch-all. You know, everybody has a junk drawer, but in this RV, there's really no room for a junk drawer. So we hung these baskets up here. We just keep like extra stuff like hats, our pool noodles, some sunscreen, our list of stuff we think of when we're camping that we need. And that's pretty much it.
What camping essentials are you thinking about?
Thank you, Alexa.
You're welcome. Happy camping.
It's funny. Over here on this wall, we hung up a clock. I think I got that from Wayfair. This is our solar controller, our Connex smart TV. It's not that smart. The sound is not that great on it, so we put in a sound bar. Our weather station. So this is really awesome because it tells you indoor, outdoor temperature, humidity, day of the week, the time, all that stuff. Over here we have a Sirius XM radio. So Lou installed that. There's another video on all of this stuff. I think the soundbar and the Sirius XM when he put that in. And then we have a Ring camera up there in the corner to keep an eye on the dog when we're not in the camper. Then for the dinette, one thing that was really important, as we did with the couch cover, was to find seat covers that fit these dinettes, which is pretty much impossible. The seat covers that I found everywhere were all for like bigger dinettes, so they were all too big. So I searched Amazon and found these are actually bassinet sheets that fit these cushions. So I bought a couple of sets, and they're not cheap, but they're worth it, I think, because they fit perfectly, they look nice, and they keep the dog from destroying the cushions, which is more important than anything else. So we'll leave a link to these bassinet sheets. They come in a set of 3, I think, with different colors. So I bought, I think, 2 sets that had, even though they're different colors, I think it matches the whole color scheme. I'm so proud of that I found those. And then just Lazy Susan with our salt and pepper shaker. Got these on Amazon, but this is kind of cute because we can carry it around if we're bringing it outside. And this was from Target. Another light cover from Etsy. I think that came in a set of 3. So we have one over the dinette and then the 2 over the love seat. And then these cabinets are just extra storage. I think we've got a lot of room. These baskets were from our previous RV, so we just brought them in here and they fit. But we've got, I mean, tons of stuff in here. And even more storage for alcohol. This side I think doesn't even really hardly have anything, so we've got plenty of room, more room than we need. And then the rugs, I got those. They're washable rugs. You have to have washable rugs in an RV, especially with the dog. So I got these at Walmart, and I think that's it for here. Then we can go into the bathroom, and I can show you what we've done in the bathroom. I forgot to show you before when I was doing the dinette. Underneath the dinette is where we keep these they're actually foldable or collapsible storage ottomans. This is where I pack everything that we don't want hanging up when we travel. I keep extra linens in here. There's extra towels while we're camping, and then like any glassware stuff that fragile stuff that's hanging up, I just wrap it in the towels. And they fit perfectly under here, but we can also pull them out and use them as ottomans in front of the love seat. Now those love seats do recline, but we found that the recliner doesn't kind of come up all the way. It's when you recline the seat, it's kind of low. So we pull these out. There's a padding on top. We can put our feet up on them, put them under here when we're done or when we're traveling, and they hold a ton of stuff. So onto the bathroom. We did actually a lot of upgrades in here. Some of my favorite upgrades. The very first thing that we did, Lou made a video of, was to install the backsplash. It's like a heavy duty peel and stick tile, but it's not vinyl, it's like hard plastic. I love it. And then Lou installed this shelf here with the LED lights underneath, and that is tied to the switch. So when you turn the lights off and on, the LED lights underneath turn on also. And this shelf has been great because we can hold towels here, just a bunch of stuff. We're unpacked because we're camping right now, but in these cabinets we did put the old refrigerator bars in there, but these shelves are great. All these little baskets, we don't have anything in them right now, but we have them just in case we need them. Some extra towels, paper towels, toilet paper is back there. Plenty of storage. Then he installed USB ports in the bathroom. I don't have any bathroom devices that use USB. I think he does for a razor or something, but nice to have. And then the medicine cabinet, we took the extra green baskets from those Hobby Lobby sets that I mentioned before. We have some in the kitchen, some in the silverware drawer, but these fit perfectly in here also, just to hold all of our stuff. I think it holds it really nice. Then trash can, I think I got at Home Goods, and toilet brush got at Home Goods. We added over here, the airlock. So another airlock device that we have up in the bathroom, which again, no smell, so I love it. That one runs all the time, I think. And then in the shower, we have, first of all, replaced the shower head with this Oxygenics Voyage shower head. And we did another video on it. I love this shower head. I'm gonna turn it on. This is my favorite setting right here on it. My towel's in here, I don't want it to get wet. But it does have multiple different settings on it, and you can watch the video to see full demo of that. Added some command hooks. We love command hooks. We love everything that we have hung up pretty much is with command or VHB. We didn't drill any holes in any of the walls. These bars, I think were from Amazon. So these are perfect. Hold all of our stuff, and clothesline, in case I need it. It just attaches to the other side. I'm not gonna pull it all out. We have some love bugs in our shower right now because we are in South Florida and it's love bug season, and they are everywhere. So the skylight, now I'm short, so I don't have any problems in here, but the skylight, Lou added a tint to the skylight just to kind of protect from the sunlight. The sun is very harsh here, keep everything from getting yellow. And then on the back of the shower, his and hers hooks for our towels when we're done taking a shower. So we hang them in the shower so that they're not like taking up, although I do have a towel hanging on the back. This is for my hair. We do have a hook on the back door, but having the towel bar and the towel hooks all over the place in the bathroom wasn't really what we wanted to do. So we just hang our towels in here, and like if he's going to take a shower, he takes the towels out. When he's done taking a shower, hangs them back up in there. So, all right. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. We put the tub shroom in the drain to catch my hair. It's clean right now, but as you can see, this is really helpful, especially with my hair getting in the drain, and it won't go down into the gray tank. So that is a great upgrade on Amazon also. So now we're gonna take you around the outside of the trailer and show you our campsite and the stuff that we've done outside. Starting with the windshield. So we have a big front windshield, and we've heard horror stories about rocks kicking up while you're traveling and breaking the windshield, and we wanted to make sure that we could protect the windshield. So we got this Shield Tech windshield cover. This one is actually held on by magnets. Other ones are held on by Velcro, and we didn't want the Velcro on the outside. Plus it's a little bit more challenging to get it up and down, but this is so easy to get on and off. I'm 5'2", and I can do it myself. So all you have to do is take it and throw it up there, and it's on, just like that. 2 seconds, and then I can just pull it off. And the important thing is it stays on while we're traveling. So, not had an issue with it not staying on because the magnets are really strong. And then we have the Anderson weight distribution hitch. This is the plug for our Furrion backup camera system. We did a whole video on the backup camera, so you'll see that. And we've got a cover for our jack to prevent sun damage or any of the elements getting to the electronics in here. And then we upgraded to a lithium battery. So we have a watt cycle lithium battery. We have a whole video on that as well. Lou did a video on that. And then just over here, we've got docking lights. So those are great at night. They light up the front of the camper so you can see when you're walking the dog. Perfect, gives a little extra ambiance outside at night. All right, so now we're on the side of the camper, and this is the storage on this side is where we keep most of our utility stuff. This right here is the side camera for our Furrion backup system, camera system that I showed you before. We have our Lippert quick drop stabilizing jacks. We added the snap pads, and they really help with support and stabilization. Then here we have our sewer hose storage. This cabinet right here, we have our inverter and the supplies for our water and electrical hookup. Then this is our pass-through storage, and in here we keep our chocks and some leveling blocks, and it goes all the way through to the other side. I'll show you that when we go around the other side. And then over here, so this is a BAL single tire locking chock. When we're at home, our driveway is on a slight incline, and this really helps support the trailer, make sure that it can't move anywhere, roll way better than just the regular chocks do. All right, so we have a sewer hose by Dumpman, and then we got the Campco sewer connector. This is the kind that this flips up and down. It doesn't screw on, so it's very easy to use. And then for our water connection, we have a Campco Evo Flex hose. So this is really nice because it rolls up really tight and stores in a bag, so you don't have a big bulky hose to kind of store anywhere. So now we're at the back of the trailer, and our connection panel for our city water, we added a 90-degree elbow. We have a pressure regulator by Blue Technology, and our Evo Flex 2 hose by Camco that I mentioned before. Also, if you notice that when we first got the camper, Lou removed all of the stickers and had these custom labels made. I think he did a video on that, so you can take a look at that. And then now I'm going to bring you around to our campsite side. Now we're over on the campsite side. I'm going to show you the first storage. This is the man cave right here. This is where Lou keeps all of his tools. He's got it really well organized. He is an RV tech, so he brings a lot of stuff with us just in case he needs to fix something for us or help anybody out. Here we've got the job site blower, the extra batteries that he's got up there, air compressor, some extra parts and tools in here. I'm not usually allowed in here. Fire blanket just to have on hand because our grill is right here. All right, so this is our cooking station. This is a Alpine Mountain Gear folding table. We got this a long time ago. We've had it for many, many years. It's held up extremely well. Our Weber Q1200 propane grill. The reason we picked this one, we got it through Camping World. They're the only ones that sell it this way. It's already equipped with the Quick Connect, so it hooks up to the propane in the trailer. We don't have to carry an extra tank with us. Amazing. And then we have our turbo griddle. So we recently got this. I know it looks small. There's only 2 of us, but this thing is so easy to set up. The feet come off. It's has a case that came with it. It only takes 350 watts of power. It heats up to, I think, 475 degrees. The top is like a ceramic coated. It's like glass. Nothing sticks to it. We've cooked so much on this already. It just really is amazing. It works so well. And then over here, we have our Set Power cooler, electric cooler. The reason that we chose the Set Power cooler is we actually have one at home that we've had for at least 5 years, and it's a little bit bigger than this. That's why we leave it at home, but we keep it outside on our lanai through all year round. It's been through hurricanes, it's been through extreme heat. It's a workhorse, so it is an amazing cooler that's lasted us for a long time. So we bought another one to bring with us for camping. So this one holds, I think, it holds enough for two of us. So we keep it out here and keep it plugged in. Works great. All right, this is our ramp chock. This helps keep the trailer level from side to side. I don't know exactly what brand those were, but we'll leave a link to this in the description below. For this shelf, the 2026 Geo Pro did not come with the shelf and griddle for this model, but it did come with the mounting brackets. So what Lou did was he built a shelf specifically that fit the mounting brackets, and we just take the shelf off when we travel. But this shelf has been really helpful, useful for us. This is Cobalt 24-volt fan. It works okay, but we've decided that we really need to have a oscillating stand fan at our campsite, so we're probably just going to buy one of those when we get home. We've got, keep this little like dustpan and brush handy just to kind of sweep stuff off. We've got paper towel holder and our Frigidaire ice maker. We've got our Ring doorbell camera. This is great so that we can see if anybody's coming up to our campsite. We've got the Kori keyless entry lock. So Lou just did a video on this. This has been awesome because first of all, it works with a fingerprint. I gotta lock it. Fingerprint to open it, and then when it is locked, what's great about this lock that's different than any other lock is that when it's locked, the handle is also locked. So we love that. We did a whole bunch of upgrades to our steps, starting with this automatic sensor light. So this is great because the light detects motion and it comes on at night. It's been really useful. We added the MoreRide step grips. This is really nice for the dog because it helps give her a little bit of traction when she's going up and down the stairs. And then we added the Lippert shoe holder underneath. It fits right underneath the steps, holds all our shoes. We can kick our shoes off right there, leave them there before we go inside. So this is the other side of our pass-through storage. And what we did was we got these slim totes at Lowe's, and these have been really good because you can pull the whole thing out and get to what you need to, and then that way you can keep stuff all the way in the middle. It's very easy access. And in this storage, this is just kind of a catch-all. We have some stuff in there that we've got plenty of room, so we don't have all of our storage full. We put a lot of our stuff in the truck too. So you probably noticed our fence that we have set up here. So this is a pet fence by FXW. We got it on Amazon, and it is, we have the 16 panel, I think it's 24-inch high. All of these panels come apart and are set up really quickly with these rods. Each 8-panel set comes with a gate panel. So since we have 2 sets, we have 2 gates, but this just makes it easy for the dog to go in and out when she has to go on a walk. But this is really helpful because with the door, going in and out of the door all the time, our dog is a little bit of an escape artist. So when we open the door, she can't go anywhere. She's in a pen, and she actually likes hanging out here and relaxing. This does come, they do sell a carrying case for these. So we have 2 carrying cases. Each carrying case holds 8 panels. Those are also available on Amazon. This has been a real lifesaver. Then we have our camp chairs, GCI Comfort Pro rocker chairs. These are really comfortable. They're not that heavy. They fold up and they rock. So they're rocking chairs. Then we have these folding ottomans. I don't remember what brand they are, but I got them on Amazon. And these are nice because you put your feet up, but you can also use this as a little stool. You can sit on it. It supports weight. So if you want to take it if you're going fishing, it's got a little pocket. You can put stuff in, folds up, bring it with you, go fishing, and you're good. Then the mat. This is a CG gear mat, and it's really lightweight and breathable. I wanted something other than those straw plasticky mats that they really don't last that long. This is pretty well made. It's good quality and it's breathable. The dirt and everything kind of passes through it. You can hose it down, and it fits our whole campsite. So, all right, that wraps up the tour of our 2026 Geo Pro, our modifications and upgrades. We have done a lot in the last 6 months since we've got it. We have a lot more planned. Lou has a whole bunch of videos lined up and things that he still wants to do. This is my first video with RV Habit, if you couldn't tell. I hope that I'm a little bit more pleasing on the eyes than Lou is, but I really appreciate you watching. As Lou would say, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.